whoever Not Like Us came out. Looking around like, what the hell is going on? Let me tell you something. We have a new addition to the drops. They listened to my prayers and said, you know what? We dropped this the other day. You know what I mean? For everyone who's not caught up on the lore. So tomorrow, we know what's happening tomorrow now, because I'm going to show you that as well. Boom. We know what's happening tomorrow. I'm going to explain that in a second. But just to catch up on the lore over here, right? Recently, we got this right over here. This Community Tales right over here, 14. I'm going to link this down below for you as well if you want to go check it all out. They said, greetings, Warriors of Cal Radio. We'll be breaking this seal this Thursday, sharing some important news, so stay tuned for that. When I upload this, it's going to be Thursday, but it's going to be like 1 a.m. on Thursday on my side of the, you know what I mean, the sphere. And then like 13 hours after I upload this, we're going to have this, which is like what we're going to, you know what I mean? You kind of see what it is. Future game show. Okay. We're going to talk about it, but that's what's happening tomorrow or today if you see the video. You know what I mean? When I upload it. Okay, after this, we then received, like a day later, after just like pretty much thinking, what could they be talking about? We received this. Strange things wash ashore these days. Don't mind him. This is, he's just quoting the, what's it called? Community manager who posted this. And now, I thought this could be three things, right? This could either be a Viking DLC, because obviously the other one was popular, so why not run it back? It could be, what's it called? Showing off cutscenes of patch 1.3, right? Or, as this guy stated right over here, I forgot which guy it was. But one of the guys on here stated that it could be a standalone game. That's the three things that it could be, right? And I said in my previous video, one I dropped yesterday when this came out, I said I'm hedging my bets that it's either, what's it called, additions to 1.3, as in like cutscenes, and they're showing off the cutscenes, or it's a Viking DLC. It's one or the other. The standalone game, it's a little bit far-fetched for me. I'm not going to lie to you. But after today's announcement, my hands are up. I don't know. But after we got this, pretty much I thought, okay, now let's just wait till Thursday. Again, around the same time, we received yet another little drop right here. This is the new stuff right here. This is the new stuff. The tide is shifting. Again, sus eyes. Suspicion. Okay. Let's read it. And here, I wanted to say something. The reason why my prediction is now changed is for this and also for this. Okay, so let's go over this. So, at first, I thought maybe these are some cutscenes for the next patch. If that was the case, then they would continue and throw in another cutscene, is what my headcanon is saying to me. But now, we're just getting a little quote in the book. And what looks like, I'm going to say it right now, you know how like on ships, they got the little feather thing they're right with? This looks like they might be somewhere underneath. You see, like, I think that's like wooden flooring, you know what I mean? They could be inside. Maybe they could be on a ship. Look, I'm thinking too much of it. Regardless. Blades to the storm. Iron to the fray. Empires drown where shadows lay. Iron and flame. Salt and bone. Hold strong, lads, or sleep in stone. Listen here. Blades to the storm. You know, where's the place where like storms are like, you know, are kind of like blades? Whenever you're on a ship, a really heavy storm could feel like blades. I'm just saying, think about it. Iron to the fray, some combat. Empires drown. Okay, drown. Water. Can't drown in dirt. Well, maybe some type of dirt. But, like, where shadows lay. Okay. Shouts out Assassin's Creed or something. I don't know. Iron and Flame. Little sword fighting. Salt and Bone. You know. I don't know what that means exactly. I mean, like, maybe, like, you know, get into it. Bootstraps, boy. Bootstraps, brother. Yeah. Is that what we're talking about? Hold strong, lads. I like that. I like the word lads. It's comforting. Or sleep in stone. Medusa. That's the lady, if you look at her, like, she turns into stone. Is that what we're talking about? I don't think so. Regardless, though, this right here doesn't tell us much. It kind of, well, no, it does. It goes in with this, right? Obviously, you got the water here. This looks like a shipwreck, right? So, it's still, so now what I think, here's my next prediction. I think it's either going to be DLC or it's going to be that game that he was talking about, like a standalone game, the moderator was talking about the other day. I'm leaning that way now. I don't think this is patch 1.3. And I stated before in the previous video, there was no movement on SteamDB, and there still hasn't been any movement on SteamDB in terms of, you know, them messing with the code in Bannerlord. So, that could mean that this is something apart from Bannerlord, which could be a DLC, because I don't think a DLC would show up exactly until it's posted. I don't know exactly how that works on SteamDB. Someone can help me out there. But, or it could be a standalone game, which again wouldn't show up in the Bannerlord SteamDB, like, you know, rundown and all that. So, with that being said, after this dropped, people start thinking, what can it be? What can it be? Stop edging us. I'm going to be honest with you, dog. You're right. You're damn right. You know what I mean? Let me stop. All right. Here it is. There was a tweet that came out, or what's it called now that it's called X? Y'all still say tweet? X post. What's the thing for it? What do you call it? Is it still called tweet? I don't know. I don't have an account. I never had even a Twitter account, so, you know what I mean? I don't know. Join us at the Future Games Show tomorrow at 20 UTC. There it is. Future Games Show Spring Showcase. It's one of those things where it's like, you know, they show off a lot of new games, new DLCs. I think new updates as well of, like, all the different studios, as you can see right over here. Yeah. And as you can see, Tail Worlds is right there, over there. You see it over there at the bottom? There it is. So, what does this tell us? What does this tell us? Still in the air. I'll be honest. Still in the air. Again, it made me fall off the whole, like, this could be a patch 1.3 something. No, this has nothing to do with patch 1.3 at this point. Like I said, the only two things it could be now is either a DLC or a new standalone game. Those are the one or the two, is what I think. Like, that's the one or the two. And am I going to say which one do I think it is more? I don't know. It's 50-50 for me right now. Like, it's 50-50 down the line. You know what I mean? I'm happy with either. I'm going to say it right now. Hey, you caught me. I'm happy either way. All right? I just want new stuff. Give me something new. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them guys. I know there's a lot of you guys out there, even some guys commenting on my video, talking about, oh, it's going to break my mods. Forget about your mods, dog. We need content. We've been starving. All right? God damn. My fault. I didn't mean to yell at you, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to you, bro. You know what I mean? All right. Now, moving on with that. There's been a lot of talks. By the way, shout out Kingdom Come to Deliverance. They also did the sus eyes. All right. Pretty cool. But there's been a lot of talks about what it could be. A lot of people have a lot of stuff that they're talking about. So go check that out as well. I read a couple theories, and I'm going to be honest with you. Not unhinged, because it's just talking about the game, but, like, we're going everywhere. You know what I mean? And look at this, by the way. What are you two plotting? Plotting us? Nay, we simply admire the noble tradition of sealing secrets in wax. I like that. Maybe they should do something together. But I don't know what they would do together. That doesn't make sense. This is like the thing when you're like 10 or 11 years old and you're like, God, I can't wait for the collab. I'm sorry, let me stop. By the way, this came out too. A lot of people upvoted this. This is like the most upvoted thing on the Reddit. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is fake. This is fake. I don't know if you saw this, like passing by and thinking like, oh my God, we're getting 2.0. This is fake. I'm gonna tell you 2 reasons why it's fake. They don't put this right here. Usually it's like a version 1.4 number or something like that. There's nothing like that's written like this. And if you actually read this change log, it's a meme. It's a meme. Okay? Look. The last thing says, the boot up video can no longer be skipped. Why would they do that? We heard your complaints about sieges. They will now be consistently broken instead of working some of the time. This is a troll. I know some people fell for this. This is a troll. Okay? Not real. Alright? And lastly, your comments. Let's see. Someone said ships would be nice. But I also could... What is this? I also would want them to flesh out the game outside of combat. After playing Banner Kings, I recognize how bare the base game is without mods, even compared with Warband. Yeah, I agree. True. But I'm going to say this. Because a lot of people have not played Warband recently. A lot of people remember Warband back in the day when they played it. And back in the day when it was modded to all high hell. And they take that version of their past and then they try to say, oh man, Bannerlord is literally literally so far behind from Warband. I played a Warband recently. It's also very bare bones without any mods. I'm sorry. I said it. Yes, it has a couple extra features where you can go, where some of the lords meet, and then you know what I mean, you can the feasts and all that stuff. There are some good features that I don't understand why the hell they still haven't added it into this game. You got me. I agree, but let's not cap too hard. All right, that's all I'm saying. Let's be honest. Let's be very honest. Oh, see, look at this. Bannerlord is 10x fuller than Warband. Warband was and so awfully barren, not even worth comparing to. Nobody wants to hear that, though. I'm not being as aggressive as this guy is. But he's not wrong! Sorry to say, buddy. All you Warband enjoyers. Okay? Send me your Steam. Send me your Steam name right now. I want to see right now to all the guys who are like, Warband, oh, Warband, oh, Warband. Send me your Steam account right now. I better see in the past 2 weeks you going on Warband and just tearing it up. Alright? Because I don't believe it. I think it's baloney. You heard me right. I think it's baloney. Definitely a Viking Invasion DLC. Hopefully. Oh, look, it's same guy. Hold on. Hey! Hey! Same guy. Wow. Is that the DLC going to advance Calradia closer to Warband's timeline? I have no clue, dog. I'm going to be honest with you. This is theory crafting. Do not take this section moderator too seriously. I don't think I did. I kind of prefaced that, you know what I mean? He's just, he doesn't have too much information. He's just giving his opinion. And then I went through the website and kind of seen if it was valid or not. This will be the best 70th birthday present if it's true. 3 likes. Bro, I got 4 old dudes watching me. That's fire, dog. That's crazy. Is this a meme? He doesn't look 70 in this picture. Might be in ages? I don't know. Listen, I'm out of here. We're going to see tomorrow what it is. I'll be there. And I'm going to see what it is. I'm going to react to whatever the thing is. So, stay tuned. I'm very excited. Wow. You know what I mean? It's been barren for so long. You know what I mean? Feels good to be back.